Hey, is this Puccinelli's Pizza? Yeah, I'd like to place an order. Takeout. Can I get 2 pepperoni pizzas, one with left beef, and the other with a smattering of anchovies? Yeah, that'll be all. All right, thank you. Love you, bye.
Hello, and welcome to Up Late App State. My name is Joe Basie.
And my name's Sam Spear. As you can tell, we're opting for a safer version of headliners this week by bringing you remote headliners.
We're still working hard to keep you informed about what's happening around the world.
We're legally obligated to tell you that if you solely get your news from us, don't.
President Trump recently nominated Amy Coney Barrett for Supreme Court Justice, which is a very similar situation to the time the Republican head of the Senate blocked Barack Obama from appointing a justice the same year as an election. Democrats are referring to the 1997 court case, Takesies versus Backsies.
The LeBron James-led Lakers are bound to take on the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. The Lakers were able to overcome the Denver Nuggets in only 5 games.
And what a game, too. I mean, I haven't seen anybody tear through Nuggets that fast since I went to Cookout with Sam. A giant rat in Africa has been awarded a gold medal for his work in detecting landmines.
I haven't seen a rat win such an honor since Joe got his Eagle Scout award.
Touché! Kim Jong-un has apologized to South Korea after the fatal shooting of a South Korean official. The supreme leader said that it was a mistake and that he is, quote, sorry to have disappointed South Korea. South Korea, of course, responded with a collective disappointed sigh and are planning on losing another official next week.
Trump's tax returns recently got released, and it showed that in the years 2016 and 2017, he paid $750 in income taxes. To put that into perspective, that's what Joe has spent on pizzadillas over the past 6 months.
Actually, it's Papadillas. Anyways, it turns out that in 10 of the past 15 years, he hasn't paid a single dollar in income taxes, while maintaining the fact that he has paid $70,000 for the stylings of his hair. Most people are outraged at the lack of income taxes, but personally, I'm more impressed with the guy who got paid 70 grand to comb a guy's toupee.
Amazon recently unveiled its newest line of hardware products, including a whole new line of Echo products, as well as a partnership with Ring, introducing a security drone that will quite literally fly around your house. I mean, where does it end? First it's flying drones, next it's those robo-dogs things. Listen, I've seen enough Black Mirror to know that I don't like it.
Top leaders in the Space Force are saying that diversity is their #1 priority for the military's newest branch. We here would like to remind everyone that Space Force is a real thing that exists.
And would it be an Up Late App State headliners lineup without a Florida man joke? So here we go. Florida man arrested after police say he assaulted girlfriend after she threw away his pizza. This is a similar reaction to the time Joe verbally assaulted me for throwing away his half-eaten pizzadilla.
Papadillas! Papadillas! it is not my fault that Papa John's are visionaries of their field.
I'd like to speak on a little bit of a news that we don't have any jokes about. Last week, a member of the Appalachian family passed away from COVID-19. This was, by all means, a preventable death. We at Up Late send our condolences to Chad Dorrell's family and friends. We would also like to remind our viewers that at the time of recording this episode, there are over 150 active cases among the student body. Health is a public issue. Do your part. Thank you.
Alright, let's get started. I'm sure you all know why you're here today. The Washington football team needs a new name. So we brought you all in to get a fan's perspective on what sounds good, what to avoid, and perhaps some suggestions to consider.
We get to pick the name. Yes.
Well, it's up to the guys upstairs to make the final decision, but what we do here could have a strong influence on them. Anyway, I thought I'd ask you first, what you think makes a team name good? What works?
Patriotism.
Okay, patriotism. Why? Well, let me ask you, what are sports all about? To me, the answer is America. It's about showing a culture that is fierce and proud. Think about all the great patriotic brands. You got the Eagles, the 76ers, the Nationals right here.
The Patriots?
See? He gets it. That's a good point. We are in the nation's capital, so maybe...
You know, I actually really like the current name.
Oh, just the football team.
Yeah, I mean, you can tweak it, but I just think you really have something with the part about the foot. I think you should keep the part about the foot, because, isn't that what the sport's all about? You gotta use your feet. I wouldn't talk about the ball so much, because that's kind of weird, but the foot? Yeah.
Okay, well, we are proud of our rebrand so far, just to get rid of the old, but that name is meant to be temporary, so is there any way we could maybe build on that?
Yeah, I think we need more than just the football team, but I see the appeal of doing away with even having a traditional nickname. Like a lot of soccer teams do it this way. Say you call the DC Football Club, DCFC for short. Would that work?
We considered something like that, but we don't want to say we're just a club, okay? We're a big league American sports franchise. Amen, brother.
Yeah, it's like you still got the foot, which is great, but now there's a ball and a club and AC/DC, and I don't like it.
Agreed. Okay, we can move on then.
Oh, okay.
Can we change the colors at all, or just the name? We still like the color scheme, but if you have something in mind, everything's open to redesign. The red is good, the white is good, it could use a little blue. Alright, how do we feel about red, white, and blue?
It's good, but don't you think it's a little overused? The Texans, the Patriots, the Giants, Bills, Titans, not to mention half the league uses the same navy blue.
You know what I like? That Carolina blue. It's light, and then they got that sick logo with the foot with the black jelly on it.
It's Tar. They're the Tar Heels.
Yeah, man, tar does heal. I like to rub it on my toes when I have blisters.
No, I said heels. You've been talking about feet this whole time, but you don't know. Look, the colors are fine. Why not keep them unique? Maybe just brighten up the red a little to help ditch that dull, antiquated feel. Ow! Hey!
Yeah, I think we should get back on track here and focus on the name first. What else do we got? What about the football team of America? Good. Maybe claim that whole America's team thing away from the Cowboys. What else?
I mean, what are the most important positions in football, right? Place kicker and holder. So what about the placeholders?
That would be a very on-brand move.
Okay. I like the Red Tails. The Washington Red Tails.
Sorry, too offensive.
Offensive? How? It's supposed to honor the Tuskegee Airmen.
No, it's the Washington part. We want to distance ourselves from George Washington.
Oh, come on. Because of the slave thing, are we going to cancel all of history? I know the Founding Fathers weren't these perfect gods, but for their time, they were... Ow! I'm just saying Washington was a smart guy. He basically warned us about everything we're doing wrong today. You're with me, right?
Until America can be America for all Americans, we all need a little social justice.
Yeah, I get it. But it's a continuous process. I mean, how will the things we do right now be judged in the... Ow! Who is this guy?
I think I need you to calm down.
Guys, it's so tense in here. I think we should all relax, settle down, kick off our shoes.
No, this is ridiculous. You're ignoring everything I say, and this rando in a panda suit keeps messing with me.
I thought he was your friend. He's not one of ours, but I like his energy.
Yeah, he'd be like a cool mascot or something.
Yeah, he would. What if we were the Red Pandas? Well, it ain't the Nationals, but I like it.
Yeah!
Hey kid, you need a job?
Are you kidding me?
The American Football Red Pandas. New name, still 3-13.
We've all heard promises of what Bob Ringus will do if elected, but I think his record speaks for itself. Over the past 10 years, Ringus has wasted millions of taxpayer dollars. Does that sound like someone you want in office? Bob Ringus doesn't know how to get stuff done. 18 of his last 14 proposals didn't even get finished. Could it be because he was too busy doing crimes? Of course it was. Bob Ringus loves crime, and he doesn't care who knows it. Bob Ringus shot a baby.
If Bob Ringus is reelected, I sincerely believe Alaska will be no more.
If Bob Ringus is elected again, I tell you, I just don't know what we're going to do. But I know what he's going to do, and that's ruin lives. It was my baby.
One time, a doctor looked in Bob Ringus's ear, and all he saw was evil and a D-cell battery. Is Bob Ringus a mean robot?
Do you think Bob Ringus is no good? I haven't even gotten started. Bob Ringus will burn down 3 churches if he's elected. That's right, 3 of them. Is that what you want? Bob Ringus shot my baby at high noon.
Bob Ringus once threw a banana cream pie in a circus clown's face. That clown is paralyzed now.
My neighbor once saw Bob Ringus bathe himself in sheep's blood under the harvest moon.
Bob Ringus has 7 copies of Schindler's List on Blu-ray.
Bob Ringus is a naughty boy.
And what about our children? What will you tell them if he is reelected? Oh, I'm sorry, little Tomas, but all of the playgrounds are on fire now. My baby challenged Bob Ringus to a duel and lost.
My wife saw Bob Ringus in a Hardee's once, and he spat at her from across the room.
Bob Ringus crouches over the toilet like a feral hog when he uses it.
Bob Ringus thinks scarecrows should vote. All of the cornfields in the state will be added to the census, and scarecrows will be a significant voting bloc. Bob Ringus is a yellow-bellied coward who shot my baby in the back.
One time, Bob Ringus tickled me until I peed. Now he calls me pee-pee boy and throws kettle corn into my mouth when I try to talk.
Bob Ringus shut down my favorite sushi restaurant by planting a rubber spider in his California roll. Does that sound like someone who's good for small businesses?
When I was 14, Bob Ringus chased me around a water treatment plant with a booger on his finger. When I asked him why he chased me with his booger, he said, "Oh, it's not my booger."
Bob Ringus cut me off in traffic. I rolled down my window and yelled, "I hate you, Bob Ringus." The next morning, I found a tattoo of his face had appeared on my inner thigh.
Every Memorial Day, Bob Ringus comes to me in a dream and taunts me.
I have 3 daughters, and none of them are allowed to say Bob Ringus' name out loud.
Once upon a time, Bob Ringus threw my dog in the river.
You've heard from us, so please remember, when you go to the polls this November, vote no to Bob Ringus for Watauga County Department of Agriculture.
Sam, please don't do this. No one wants to hear this. Boring and cliche. That doesn't even make sense. Please get help.